I am Flavia Veliene Zimmerman from the Australian Institute of International Affairs in Western Australia, and today we have with us Jeff Hansen, the Director of Sea Shepherd in Australia, and we'll be discussing the Sea Shepherd defending the world's primary life. Thank you for being with us, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks for having us on board.
Jeff, if you could please explain to us initially how your passion for marine life and for the environment started.
Well, I think ever since I was little and opened my eyes up, I've had a passion for the natural world, be that down the local creek lifting up rocks and catching lizards or snakes, and watching David Attenborough documentaries. But then one day I went on board one of Sea Shepherd's vessels and learnt that whales were still being killed, and I had tears in my eyes and a knot in my stomach, and I saw this organisation that was on the front line and delivering results, and I knew I wanted to be part of that. So yeah, it's I haven't looked back ever since.
Thank you very much. And please explain to us how whaling and illegal fishing affects marine life in the region and across the world.
Well, thanks for that. Whaling is, still goes on in our world's oceans, be that in the Southern Ocean established whale sanctuary. Iceland still hunt whales, as do Norway and Denmark and the Faroe Islands as well. So whales are still being killed, not only just with direct whaling, but also by-catching fishing gear and fishing nets as well. And whales play an important role in the health of our oceans. In terms of whales and their defecation, whale poo actually helps fertilise the oceans and gives nutrients to the oceans. It gets an abundance of things like phytoplankton, which is great at fighting climate change. So in essence, whales are great for fighting climate change in our oceans. And in terms of overfishing and illegal fishing, it's estimated that up to 40% of the world's seafood is caught illegally. So there's a great difference that needs to be made there. And a healthy ocean is one that produces lots of biodiversity, but then also produces the oxygen that we humans need to breathe. And 2 out of every 3 breaths that we breathe comes from our oceans. So when our oceans are sick, we are sick as well. So there's a direct connection there.
Thank you very much, Jeff. And in your opinion, how the Sea Shepherd's activism has had an impact on curbing illegal fishing practices and promoting greater sustainability in the way this industry is carried out?
Well, a quite simple answer to that one really is that you cannot have any sustainable seafood operators while you have illegal operators, because if you set a quota and the illegal operators may be taking that quota, but as long as you have the illegal ones taking more or double that, it's not sustainable. And so in the past, I'd probably say 3 to 4 years, Sea Shepherd's shut down the 6 Patagonian Antarctic toothfish poachers in the Southern Ocean, 6 illegal Chinese drift netters operating in the South Indian Ocean. And in our work collectively partnering with governments in Timor Leste, Tanzania, Gabon, Liberia, we have facilitated the arrest of over 50 illegal fishing boats. And so that's a huge impact and gives our oceans a great breather, also helping the livelihoods of the artisanal fishermen who have had their waters and their livelihoods raped and pillaged for far too long by these illegal vessels coming in.
Thank you very much, Jeff. And wrapping up our interview, Jeff, if you could just expand a little bit more and explain to us how the Sea Shepherd activism has had a positive impact to Australia.
Sea Shepherds was established in 1977, and it has had a very positive impact in Australia since it's been established in 2007. Be that facilitating and supporting the maintenance of vessels, which has been a global effort to go down to the Southern Ocean Whale Sanctuary to fight illegal whaling. We've saved over 6,000 whales in our 10+ campaigns down there. Then I mentioned the Patagonia Antarctic toothfish poachies as well. We've shut down 6 of the vessels that were wanted by Interpol. Closer to home, closer to Australia's shores, we have our plastics marine debris campaign, which is run by volunteers. And in just over 2 years, we've removed 1.5 million pieces of marine debris and plastics from our oceans and waterways, which is getting right through our oceans, into our marine life, and those that eat seafood back on our plate and all the toxic chemicals that absorbs. Then our working with other groups to protect the Kimberley, where we were prevented the world's biggest gas hub from going right through the middle of the world's biggest humpback whale nursery, and more recently in the Great Australian Bight, where we were successful in working with an alliance to stop BP and Chevron from drilling for oil in this incredible, unique marine wilderness area. And then also being successful in stopping the Western Australian shark cull. So yeah, quite a bit of work happening just even close to home and close to Australia's shores. And I think that the way that Sea Shepherd operates, very lean, very effective, and we get on the front line, we get to the scene of where this is happening, and we roll up our sleeves and get on with the job, and we deliver tangible results. We're passionate about delivering tangible results, and I think that really suits the Australian psyche.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Pleasure talking to you.
You too.
Thank you for being with us, and for more information, please visit our website www.internationalaffairs.org.au. Thank you.